Hey everyone, today I'm just going to give you a quick rundown how to get super smooth cinematic shots using a little known, or not a little known, but a very little used feature on the DJI Mini 3 and the Mini 4 Pro, and that's Quickshots. So to access Quickshots, first and foremost, your drone needs to be in the air. You won't be able to access it while it's still on the ground. So over here, make sure you're in video mode. Click on that and just scroll up, and there it is there, Quickshots. Okay, get rid of that. So there's 5, I think, to choose from. There's Drone, Rocket, Circle, Helix, Boomerang and Asteroid. And, they all have their own distinct features. So we're going to start with the top and Drone. Now, first off, we just got to draw a box around the subject, and our subject today is going to be the lighthouse. So as soon as I do that, it brings up selections we can make, distance, so how far the drone's going to fly away from the subject. So minimum of 30, and we scroll across here to a maximum of 120 meters. Now, just for the sake of this little tutorial, we're going to keep it short, sharp and simple, so we're going to go 30 meters. Make sure you've got enough altitude, and you're locked onto the subject, and press start. The countdown is on. So what it's going to do, as you can see, it's flying backwards and the gimbal's tilting up. So almost like a reverse reveal. Now with all these quick shot functions, once it's completed its quick shot mission, the drone will return back to the start point, which is really super helpful. Okay, and that's the drone done. So drone's back into position where it started from. So now we're going to go to the rocket. We've chosen that. Got it again. Box around. So this time it's not distance, it's altitude. How high do we want to go? From minimum of 30 up to 80 meters maximum in height. So we're just going to stick to the 30. Press start. The countdown's on, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So it's just going to go straight up and then straight over the top of our subject, the lighthouse. Now these quick shots are just super smooth. You don't need to touch the joysticks at all, and in fact if you do actually touch the joysticks, it aborts the quick shot itself. Alright, so there's the rocket completed, so this drone's returning to the start point. Coming back down. Now I've got one of those pesky avatar drones flying around. Got to keep an eye on him. Okay, next one. We got Circle. Now, orbits are great to do with a drone. You can capture that parallax effect if you need to, or it's just going around a subject super smooth is a real joy to watch, and it's hard to do sometimes. You get a little jittery on the joysticks, or it might jump here and there. Quick shots, that doesn't happen. So here we go, box around the subject. Now, obstacle avoidance on the Mini 3 Pro is unavailable when flying sideways, so we just have to make sure we've got enough altitude. So our only options here are going left or right, so we'll go left. Press start, the countdown's on, 3, 2, 1. So it's trying its best to stay locked on. Now this orbit does actually go quite fast. You can't do anything about that. But if you've got the background subject close to your foreground subject, that's when you get that parallax effect, which is really cool to see. Okay, that's the circle done. nice and smooth. Next we have a Helix. Now it's pretty much like a circle, but with a little bit windy thrown in for good measure. So again, box around the subject. So left or right, this time we've actually got a choice of a radius, so 10 metres right up to 120 metre radius. Now that's quite a distance, we're just going to stick to 10 metres, and we'll go right this time just to mix it up. Press start, subject is locked on, and away it goes. Now sometimes it might just jump initially when it starts, and that's just getting that geotag locked. But as you can see, it's locked on right in the centre there. But you can see with the difference between the circle and the Helix, the altitude rises. Okay, now we have the Helix, drones returning to the start point. So cool how it does that. And it's quite a windy day here out at the headlands. Wind gusts off up to 35 kilometres an hour, but the little Mini 3 Pro's handling it like a champ. Okay, so next we got the Boomerang. Is an interesting one. So, box around the subject. Again, no obstacle avoidance when flying sideways, and the only options to choose from left or right, so let's go left as we went right last time with the Helix. Start, countdown's on. So there's that little hesitation where it hadn't actually properly locked on to the subject properly, but now it has. So drone's doing the orbit, but we're going up high, and then it'll swing around and then come back low, just as a Boomerang would do in flight. Actually, it gets quite a bit of elevation there. And look at that beautiful view. Imagine like incorporating this Quickshot into one of your videos in editing. It's just set it on fire. It's fantastic. Now, we'll just point out I'm not using any filters, just shooting in auto. 4K, always make sure you're in 4K and your desired frames per second. I'm shooting at 30 frames per second, but always 4K. Just always have to make sure that is selected when you're choosing your quick shots. But if you've got it, you always film like that, then it'll just, quick shots will choose the default that you always use. Okay, the Boomerang's been returned. Now, the lucky last is the Asteroid. Now, this is very, very cool. I mean, super cool, Fonzie cool. Okay, before we start, you can only shoot the Asteroid in 1080p and 25 frames per second. Unfortunately, can't do anything about that. Maybe DJI might improve that in generation drones to come. So again, box around the subject, start. Now this is completely different. What the drone will do is it'll start off slowly as you're watching, and then it'll shoot off rather rapidly and take a series of photographs, and 360 degree photographs, and it'll stitch them all together to form a really cool, creative sphere. It's very colourful, and you're only limited by your way of thinking with this Asteroid Quickshot. It's fantastic. And no two quick shots will look the same unless you're doing it from the exact same location So as you can see, it's just taking a whole lot of photos. We're almost completed. There we go. The drone's going to return back to its start point. So we actually got quite high then, up to 60 odd meters in altitude. It's coming back down. Now the one main benefit I find from using Quickshots is just for that super smooth cinematic feel and look about it. There's no accidental bumping the joysticks or not holding them in the right position for the whole orbit or droney or rocket. It's just, you're going to nail it every single time. Okay, so that's done. All the quick shots. So I will just show you quickly what this Asteroid looks like. So you go into album. So all of my videos and photos are saved on an SD card. Now I won't go through all the quick shot videos, but I'll click on Asteroid. So when you click on that, as you can see, there's a little box down the bottom, create quick shot. So what that will do is just, once I click on that, it'll create a quick little video of what just happened. So we're going to do that. So you'll see now the drone performing the Asteroid shot, but you won't see it taking all the photos. Now folks, how cool is that? That is just fantastic. It's mind-blowing. It's something, if you could print that out and put it on your wall, people would look at it for hours. Anyway, so back to that. Get out of there. Go back to Go Fly. And there we have it. So I hope you have learnt something on how to use the quick shots, and please give them a go. They're often overlooked feature of the Mini 3 and Mini 4 Pro. Other drones have them. I have the DJI Air 3 that has the quick shots, but this tutorial's just focusing on the Mini 3 and the Mini 4 Pro. Please subscribe for future videos that I bring out, and if you've liked the video, please, a little bit tongue-tied there, please press the like button, give it a thumbs up. It's always much appreciated and goes a long way. Till next time, see ya.